the frozen ruins of the battle for Hostomel Airport near Kyiv. One of the first warnings that Russia had begun its invasion of Ukraine 2 years ago sounded here. Russian airborne troops seeking to make a bridgehead to march on the capital, eventually repulsed. An apt place then for reflection as Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy marked the second anniversary of the war this weekend and thanking visiting allies for continued pledges of military aid. But promises have been made in the past, and the question remains, will they be delivered soon enough to make a difference to Ukrainian fighting forces on the ground now? At a major government conference on Sunday, Zelenskyy announced that 31,000 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed in the war, a rare admission and less than half of American estimates.
And all around the world.
Asked if Ukraine will win, he said it depends on Western allies. If we're well armed, if we have weapons, we will not lose the war, he said. We will win it. His defense minister calculated the costs of delays in promised help.
Commitment doesn't constitute delivery. 50% of commitments are not delivered on time. Whatever committed that doesn't come on time will lose people, will lose territories.
The human cost is impossible to ignore along Kyiv's wall of memory, lined with pictures of Ukraine's fallen defenders. This soldier, call sign Mechanic, signed up just after Russia's full-scale invasion. He was a deminer at Hostomel Airport after the battle. Now he trains soldiers in the field. They're getting 8 mortar rounds per day, he says. The Russians have hundreds. It's not enough. Russians are pushing and pushing, he says. The more they do, the more that symbolic battle at Hostomel Airport seems to hang in the balance.
Margaret, Ukraine has struggled on the battlefield lately, but today Volodymyr Zelenskyy hinted at big plans ahead.
Yeah, he said that Ukraine has a new battle plan for 2024, but of course he didn't divulge what it was. You have to assume there's also some messaging in there for Moscow, and he did say that he believes Russia will begin an offensive in the spring or summer. He was also sending some messages to his allies. He's walking a line between not wanting to appear ungrateful for the aid that Ukraine has already received and sounding alarm bells. He said that his allies, that Ukraine's allies know that they need to get their weapons delivery systems for Ukraine in place and sorted out within the month.
Margaret Evans reporting from Kyiv tonight.